Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on December 21, 2023. Israel-Gaza, I walked my kids past explosions and rotting corpses. BBC, death of a Gazan family, everyone in this video has been killed. The Irish Times, Gaza Diary Part 33, these days I am afraid of checking my phone. The Guardian, nightmares all day long. The Electronic Intifada, Gaza's rescue workers are haunted by those they couldn't save. Ukraine to produce 1 million FPV drones next year. Minister. Reuters, side attack drone is Ukraine's answer to Russia's Shaheds. Forbes, Ukraine's war-critical hobby drones versus Russian swarms. Pilots say crowdfunding won't cut it much longer. Kyiv Post, Ukraine says all production capacities ready to produce 1 million drones in 2024. Anadolu Agency, English, Ukraine receives first batch of AQ-400 Scythe kamikaze UAVs that can bust Russia's air defenses, expert. Wolf hunting could return to Western Europe under EU plan. The Guardian, EU Chief von der Leyen backs proposal to reintroduce wolf hunting. Financial Times, wolves face being hunted across Europe under Brussels' plan to weaken their legal protection. The Telegraph, Ursula and the Wolf, Round 2 Politico Europe, von der Leyen sacrifices conservation successes for own political gain. Cocaine, Swiss capital Bern may allow sales as the war on drugs has failed. Sky News, the war on drugs has failed, Switzerland considers legalizing cocaine. LBC, Switzerland considers plan to legalize cocaine in world first trial after influx of high-quality drug as. The Sun, Switzerland considers legalizing cocaine, politicians declare the war on drugs has failed. Daily Mail, cocaine could soon become legal in European capital city. Gurpatwan Singh Pannan, Narendra Modi breaks silence on US murder plot allegation. BBC, Narendra Modi responds to assassination claims. Financial Times, India, ready to look into alleged plot to kill Sikh separatist in the US, says Modi. The Guardian, PM Modi breaks silence on US Sikh murder plot claim. NDTV, Pannan plot, Modi responds to US charges. Leaked Iran hijab documents call for mobile courts and jail terms for celebrities. New EU anti-migrant deal will help Sunak stop the boats, claims French politician. The Independent, Amnesty warns new EU deal on migration and asylum will lead to surge in suffering, as it happened. The Guardian, EU strikes deal to tighten immigration controls. The Telegraph, historic day, EU strikes major deal to reform migration policy. Euronews, EU hails historic deal to cut migration and share asylum seekers. Hamas leader arrives in Egypt for hostage talks as UN vote delayed a third time. The Guardian, talks on new pause in Gaza war gain urgency as Hamas chief visits Cairo. BBC, Hamas head in Cairo as momentum builds towards new Israel-Hamas truce talks. Al Jazeera English, Hamas official, we will not play this game of freeing hostages and getting bombed later. The Times of Israel, Egypt seeks to broker Gaza ceasefire as Hamas, Israel assert demands. North Korea Kim warns of nuclear attack if provoked with nukes. Reuters, North Korea tests long-range missile which can reach anywhere in the US. Sky News, North Korea launches ballistic missiles after US and South Korea bolster nuclear deterrence plans. The Guardian, North Korea and Russia clash with US, South Korea and allies over Pyongyang's latest missile launch. Ukraine wants 500,000 troops and say Putin's forces hit by mouse fever, live. The Independent, Zelensky refuses request for 500,000 troops. The Telegraph, Ukraine army wants to mobilize 500,000 more. The Times, Zelensky and Putin each vow to press on to victory in Ukraine war. DR Congo elections, voting marred by chaos and lengthy delays. BBC, presidential candidates call for rerun of election in Democratic Republic of Congo. The Guardian, Moise Katumbi, businessman and football boss runs for DR Congo president. BBC, elections in DR Congo extended after delays at polling stations. Al Jazeera English, why Congo's chaotic election matters. US-Venezuela prisoner swap includes notorious key ally of Nicolás Maduro. The Guardian, Venezuela, Americans freed in swap deal, and fraudster Fat Leonard returned. BBC, Venezuela to return Fat Leonard to US in prisoner exchange. The Telegraph, defense contractor Fat Leonard and Maduro ally Alex Saab exchanged in US-Venezuela deal. Financial Times, Venezuela, US reach prisoner swap deal as tensions ease. Trump's legal battles arrive at the US Supreme Court's doorstep. The Independent, Trump disqualified from Colorado primary ballot citing 14th Amendment, live. The Independent, Americans are hoping the courts will spare them an electoral reckoning with Trump. The Guardian, the Supreme Court may decide the 2024 election. Here's how. CNN, don't read the Colorado ruling. Read the dissents. First protests in Argentina against Milei's austerity plan. BBC, Argentina's Javier Milei unveils sweeping decree to deregulate the economy. Financial Times, prison or bullet, new Argentina government promises harsh response to protest. The Guardian, Milei is doing what Britain should have done a long time ago. The Telegraph, first protests in Argentina as groups react to Milei austerity plan. Israel-Gaza war live, at least 12 people killed in explosions near Rafah hospital, says Gaza Health Ministry. The Guardian, Israel-Gaza, what Gaza's death toll says about the war. BBC, Palestinian death toll in Gaza nears 20,000 with nearly 2 million people displaced. The Guardian, Israeli airstrike on Jabalia refugee camp kills at least 110, says Hamas, ITV News. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.